Mugs and Meditation. We're a group of students in the Washington, D.C. area, and our goal is to highlight some of the issues that we all face, as well as provide some solutions that have worked for many of us. Today's topics include anxiety, as well as procrastination, a common problem all students face. Our friend Shubi, a freshman from VCU, will be leading us through the discussion today, so let's go join her.
The second question is, how can we beat the pull of procrastination?
Oh my god, that is a problem I am sure that we all face, and I definitely need the answer for that. But also I heard somewhere that like 90% of high schoolers and college students have procrastination in like homework and just schoolwork.
That sounds pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to deal with procrastination a lot in high school, and I kind of had to learn it the hard way. Luckily, I got it now.
How? But like, what'd you do?
I always, like, if I was sitting down and like I had to work on a certain assignment, I would put like the stopwatch on, so that I would like always like I'm working, and then I'll check. Oh, I've been working for 30 minutes. What have I done? Right?
Okay.
I also did like daily to-do lists. So every day, like once I'm finished with school or with whatever my tasks were for the day, I'm gonna like I sit down and write whatever I have to get done, so that I have it all in one place. And I do that like every day. Like it became a routine.
Okay.
Yeah. And honestly, it's so satisfying. Like when you finish a task and then you just check it out, cross it off. So I definitely recommend that. And also, I think having personal deadlines. I think that helps a lot. Like if you know like you have a major project coming up and it's gonna be due, like just having like a calendar where you put your own deadline. Like if you know it's due like on a Friday, you made your deadline that Monday.
Oh, so earlier.
Yeah, earlier. So that you know you have that buffer because life happens.
Yeah.
You don't know what's gonna happen. So that buffer, it helps a lot.
Oh yeah. I think another thing that I used to do was I used to download like Chrome extensions or like apps that'll like restrict the amount of time you spend on Netflix, YouTube, or like even social media.
Oh wow. Okay, so to beat procrastination, all we gotta do is timers, daily to-do lists, personal deadlines, that's super important, and Chrome extensions. Okay, I'm honestly gonna try this and get back to you.
Our third question is, what are some instances of anxiety that are prevalent to family and friends around you?
Oh well, I think one form of anxiety I know a lot of us have is stage fright.
Oh yeah.
I know like a lot of us are performance and dancers, and I know for me, I've been dancing since I was little, like so about 15 years, and I still get stage fright.
I had major anxiety for public speaking in general, like even in large, crowds or just standing up for presentations. And so somehow I ended up taking a public speaking class in high school. Like I really didn't want to, but it was just one of those things that like had to happen, right? Yeah. And so I did take it, and of course, like surprisingly, it helped me overcome that stage fright to get on the stage and actually talk. But there are so many other types of anxiety that you can't just have a quick fix for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think we should clarify that there's like a difference between anxiety and anxiety disorder. So anxiety itself is just an emotion. Like all of us have anxiety like every day, like small anxieties, right? But when it reaches a disproportionate level, that's when it's considered to be an anxiety disorder.
I actually have a friend who has like anxiety disorder, and like for her, like depending on the situation, like for big things like interviews or performances, she gets like super nervous and she has trouble like breathing sometimes. She's like kind of freezes up. She doesn't really know what to do besides like just take deep breaths, go on walks, and like it's really hard.
It's like paralyzing.
Yeah, it's very paralyzing. And like I think that's very different from like the small anxiety that we might get for stage fright.
Okay, so then a follow-up question is, how can we use meditation to help calm down anxiety?
I think anxiety is actually caused by like the buildup of stress. You go through so many things, and it obviously happens. Stress is everywhere. And meditation, if done correctly, it can work as an outlet to release some of that stress.
Right.
And actually, anxiety is a disorder of both the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. So when you do meditation consistently, you never reach that cracking point, that point where you get all those anxiety attacks, panic attacks.
Let's talk about meditation in general.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't really know what meditation is, what it does to help you. Like, they just think it's like closing your eyes, sitting in a quiet location, and maybe putting your hands like this. Like, they think that's meditation, but they don't really understand what they do and how it actually helps you.
Right. I remember in high school, sometimes they would make us do like a meditation in the morning, and I remember like someone would come on the call and be like, okay, today we're gonna do meditation. Like, I remember someone would come on the comm and be like, okay, today we're going to do meditation. And then they'd be like, close your eyes, imagine you're at the beach and your toes are in the sand. Wow. Yeah, so it was like all in your head. Like, we would just be like in imaginary scenarios all the time.
Did they even take that seriously?
No. Oh my god, like everyone would just be snickering. Or like no one would even be paying attention. Well then, let's talk about what's special about Sahaj Yoga meditation.
Yeah. One thing is that Sahaj Yoga meditation is absolutely free because you can't really put a price on the feeling of inner peace or like the feeling of growth, right? There's no price. And another thing that's special is that you can do this type of meditation anywhere. You can do it outside, you can do it at your home. You don't really need anything besides yourself.
And also, it's something that can be practiced regardless of religion, regardless of race, and it's something that's practiced all around the world.
I mean, you can only think of the Bahamas for so long, right? I mean, yeah, I think other meditations, like what Shubi was saying, what they did in our school, that was more focusing on the mind, you know, like creating scenarios and kind of thinking about it a lot. But I think Sahaj Yoga meditations, it specifically focuses on quieting the mind.
I think people facing anxiety or no motivation can definitely benefit from a mind recharge. So I will be guiding you through a few steps today that will help you feel more calm and peaceful. We have this energy inside of us, and the job of this energy is to help keep us in balance, whether it's to keep us from being too hyper or too emotional. And throughout this exercise, we'll refer to this energy as Mother. So you can sit on the floor or on a chair during this exercise. We'll start off by placing both hands on our lap, palms facing upwards. We'll close our eyes so we have no distractions. We can take a few deep breaths in and a deep breath out. We can place both hands on the floor, palms facing downwards. If you're sitting on a chair, you can let your hands hang. And we'll say a few affirmations. You can repeat after me, say it to yourself, or say it out loud. We'll say, Mother, please remove all the imbalances from my body and keep me balanced. Mother, please remove all the imbalances from my body and keep me balanced. We can slowly move our left hand and lay it on our lap, palms facing upwards, and move our right hand to the left side of our stomach. This is the center of peace. So we can ask this energy and say, Mother, please remove all the hectic energy from my body and please bring me peace. Mother, please remove all the hectic energy from my body and please bring me peace. We can slowly move our right hand to the top of our head, applying a little bit of pressure, and we can rotate our scalp 7 times and say, Mother, please give me my self-realization. Mother, please give me my self-realization. We can slowly bring our right hand down and place it flat on our lap. both palms facing upwards. Now we'll say, Mother, I forgive everyone. Don't think of anyone in specific, just generally say, Mother, I forgive everyone. We can slowly open our eyes. I hope you're feeling a little bit more peaceful after that meditation. If you'd like to know more information, we have many more videos on home meditation. In our future episodes, we'll have more guests and experts joining our panel, so if you have any more questions or suggestions for topics you'd like to be seen discussed, please leave them down in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.